This is Rumble in the Morning on FM 99.
Very sorry to learn that I had missed about the special birthday yesterday. Yesterday was the 20th birthday of SpongeBob SquarePants, one of my favorite characters. One of my favorite cartoon shows. The most unlikely premise ever for a cartoon. I got a sponge that lives under the ocean in a pineapple, who lives in a pineapple under the sea. Yellow and porous and, what is it? Yellow and something and porous is he, right. The SpongeBob SquarePants song. SpongeBob was 20 yesterday, so May 1st, 1999, that thing debuted. Amazing. Didn't it go off the air for like a year and then they brought it back somehow or another? I don't know how many years ago this was, but we had a chance to talk to Tom Kenny, the guy that is SpongeBob.
Rick Rumble, how are you, lad?
I'm good, laddie boy.
You sound great.
Oh, my gosh. I have absolutely laughed until I've wet myself, which is it's hard to know when you've wet yourself in Bikini Bottom. I have laughed so hard watching that show over the years.
Oh, thank you. Well, that either means we have a funny show or you have a weak bladder. I'm not sure which.
I've got some issues, apparently, so yeah.
Hey, it's okay, man. You're among friends here. You can talk about it.
But how many voice characters do you do on that show?
On SpongeBob?
Yeah.
Let's see. I do SpongeBob. I do Gary the Snail. Ow! I do the narrator that says 2 hours later, SpongeBob is still flipping the Krabby Patties. And then I do, on camera, I do Patchy, Patchy the pirate.
Right.
Live-action pirate that hosts the special episodes.
He hosts the show, and he got a shiny new peg.
And he actually, Patchy is actually the host of this new video game release this week for the Wii, for the U-Drop. So, yeah, Patchy has been getting a lot of action lately.
A lot of times these characters break out. The next thing you know, Patchy will have his own show.
Well, you know what's funny? Patchy, the pirate, and again, he's a live-action, on-camera pirate, started out as a complete throwaway, one-time only, Dixie cup, use it once, crumble it up, throw it away.
Throw it away.
And then he kept coming back and coming back and coming. They kept using him to the point where now it's 12 years later and they still have the same ratty beard and the same stinky boots that are falling apart. And I'm going, guys, we got to get some new boots for Patchy.
Gonna throw down a little wardrobe? Is there a Goodwill near here?
We need to refresh Patchy's wardrobe. This is starting to get pretty ripe.
I was reading your resume of credits, and obviously you do all the SpongeBob stuff, but you have an amazing number of cartoon characters and voiceover credits.
Oh, thanks, Rick. Yeah, it's, part of that's that I've been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
When you divide it by the number of years I've been doing it, it's probably not as impressive. But, I do Handy Manny, which is a preschool show for Disney. I do the Transformers. I'm working on the 3rd Transformers movie for Michael Bay right now. I just started doing Rabbit in the Winnie the Pooh series, which starts with a movie this summer, and a lot of stuff for Cartoon Network, a show called Adventure Time. And
let me ask you this. Have you ever used any of the cartoon characters that you play to get you a little farther ahead in a given social situation?
I haven't, because it just feels too weird and
skeezy.
It just feels too phony.
Well, maybe you'd have a table for SpongeBob.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, will you give me a table, Mr. Snooty Mater D? To me, it's funny, because SpongeBob is so ubiquitous, you wind up having a lot of famous guests doing voices on the show.
Yeah.
And it's incredible to me how they go nuts around SpongeBob. Like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp said, "I've never asked for an autograph in my life, but will you sign this for my kids?" And I'm like, dude, you're Johnny Depp.
Yeah, that's true. That is pretty cool. We're talking to Tom Kenny, who is the voice of SpongeBob SquarePants. In fact, SpongeBob has a video game coming out, and we're just talking about you'll do anything for your kids. Do you have a family?
I do. I have a 13-year-old son and a 7-year-old daughter and a 48-year-old wife.
Thank you. At least you're no longer giving her age in months.
Exactly. Well, that's just because I'm an actor and I'm bad at math.
Tom, when does the new SpongeBob SquigglePants game come out?
It comes out this week.
Yay!
It's for the U-Draw pad for your Wii. You plug it in, and you can draw on it. It kind of turns your television into an art studio. It's got 100 nano games, believe it or not, for $30. And it's hosted by Patchy the Pirate, the on-camera pirate on SpongeBob. That's also me. Now it's time to play another game. Are you ready, kids? Yeah, it comes out this week. It's really fun. My kids are all over it.
Dude, I love that. Is there any chance that the TV show? Any chance another movie, more episodes?
Well, there are rumors circulating about a second movie to be greenlit, perhaps in the very near future.
Awesome. Tom Kinney, it was great talking to you. Thank you very much. SpongeBob SquigglePants.
Always nice to talk to somebody in the birthplace of rock and roll legend Gene Vincent.
Yes, you have Wikipedia.
Thanks, man.
See you, bud. Bye-bye.
There you go. Obviously, that was dated when the video game was coming out. This is like